They call it America's game, built on glory, brotherhood, and billion-dollar dreams. But behind the bright lights and roaring crowds lies a side of the NFL they never want you to see. Because for every touchdown we celebrate, there's a secret buried deep, scandals so dark, so damaging, they've been erased from the league's official story. What really happened to the players who dared to speak out against corruption inside the league? How far did the NFL go to silence stories that could have destroyed its reputation forever? And what hidden truth connects a string of unexplained retirements, mysterious payoffs, and one scandal ESPN refused to air? Tonight, we pull back the curtain on every forgotten NFL scandal too dark for ESPN to cover. But before we begin, ask yourself this. If the truth was this dangerous, what else are they still hiding? The players who spoke out and paid the price. Remember when players tried to expose what was really happening behind closed doors? We're talking about the guys who spoke out against corruption, drug cover-ups, bribery, crooked refs. The NFL didn't just fire them. They destroyed their entire lives. Careers ended overnight. Threats were made. Families were targeted. They didn't just lose their jobs, they lost everything. But here's what they don't want you to know. One player recorded the whole thing. The tape proved everything. The lies, the bribes, the warnings to stay quiet. And when that recording leaked, the NFL panicked. That's when they made the call that buried it all. Lawsuits, NDAs, media blackouts. The story disappeared like it never happened. But speaking out was just the beginning. What the NFL did next, that's when things got really dark. The cover-up machine, how the NFL buried the truth. So how does a billion-dollar league make scandals vanish into thin air? Simple. They pay people off. Gag orders, hush money, deals with the media to kill stories before they even air. We're talking domestic violence cases swept under the rug, gambling rings protected, medical files destroyed to hide the truth about injured players. Families were paid off. Evidence disappeared. Victims were silenced. But there was one story even money couldn't bury. ESPN had it all. Footage, interviews, proof. They were ready to expose everything. Then nothing. The report never aired. Why? Because the NFL made sure of it. And when one journalist tried to leak what ESPN refused to show, that's when the real danger started. But here's the twist nobody saw coming. All these scandals, they're connected. And what ties them together will blow your mind. The hidden truth, mysterious retirements, payoffs, and one untold conspiracy. Why did so many star players suddenly walk away with zero explanation? Think about it. Guys at the top of their game, Hall of Fame careers ahead. Then boom, retired. No warning, no goodbye. Here's the truth. They weren't retiring. They were being forced out. Hidden payoffs, blackmail, health scandals the league wanted buried forever. They weren't leaving. They were being removed. And buried deep in leaked emails was the proof. A massive conspiracy linking retirements to CTE cover-ups, illegal gambling, and protected drug rings. The NFL knew. They knew for years. Documents show they hid it from players, families, everyone. So next time you watch the game, remember this. You only see what they allow. The real story, it's still out there, waiting. And some truths are just too dangerous to stay buried forever. From Spygate to Deflategate, from domestic violence cover-ups to Colin Kaepernick's silence protest, the biggest NFL scandals aren't just controversies. They're crimes against truth. This NFL scandal history reveals a pattern. When players expose cheating, ban substances, or shocking corruption, the league buries it. These forgotten NFL scandals weren't accidents. They were choices. So before you cheer next Sunday, ask yourself, what else are they hiding? Hit subscribe. Share this truth. Because some stories deserve to be remembered,